Hello and welcome back to Wario Land 4. On the last episode Whoa! Illusions. Hello and welcome back to Wario Land 3. On the last episode we unlocked the Castle of Illusions, the Palace of Perception, the Manor of Magical Mayhem by igniting the Lantern of True Sight with the Flame of Truth. A lot of really good and not dumb and over-the-top names at all. Let's hop into the Castle of Illusions, which the Castle of Illusions, being in the eastern part of the world, is currently cloaked in eternal night, making it a wonderful fit for zombies, I suppose, since you need light to untransform yourself with being zombified. And at the moment, there is no light coming through the windows. Your only mean of dezombifying yourselves are these blue lanterns, which give off enough light to untransform yourself. There is no moonlight streaming through the windows, I guess, because the moon's tired, since it's always out, it doesn't get to take a break, so the moon will never help you. Just please remember that crucial fact. The moon will never help you. It is not your friend. So this level kind of has a tough, soft punishment with these zombies, since it's a very platforming, this first room, like, since you could get to the top, get zombified, and then have to make your way back down. Luckily, they don't put any zombies on these, like, very small platforms. That'd be very rough. Since it'd be like, oh shoot, I barely have enough room to duck under the zombies, because the zombies aren't too hard to deal with. You just duck and they can never ever get you. So you just gotta have a little bit of patience, and you can kind of completely circumvent any challenge that they would have posed if you try to like jump over them and platform and stuff, since you can easily get bit by them, and then it'd be bad. But this room's just kind of interesting because it reminds me of a Town of Chaos, just because we have zombies, we have switches that make, not zombies, make platforms appear and disappear. Just kind of interesting that we see that kind of, I guess, parallel. Not sure if there's anything to actually be picked up there other than it's just, you know, of course, the same mechanics being used in the same game. I'm probably just overanalyzing it at this point. What I didn't overanalyze is that when I hit that switch, it shook the screen, which the oven also did, which knocked the slime off the roof, allowing us to kill it easily instead of having to deal with its stupid BS about it being on the roof. But unfortunately for us, we have no way to shake the screen. If only we had a way to shake the screen, but alas, we're at the mercy of a switch. Until now, thanks to our Red Rabbit buddy, who, as you all know, is an upgrade. Well, I mean, I guess you might not know, but it's an upgrade to our Blue Rabbit buddy, the weighted overalls, previously the lead overalls, making our Red Rabbit buddy the overweighted overalls, previously the steel overalls, excuse me. So I totally named the other one the weighted overalls because you get nice alliteration, but then I made this dumb overweighted joke, whatever. It's dumb, but hey, I'm dumb, I guess. I shrug. I don't know if that. I think that my mic actually might have picked up the shrug. But yes, with the overweighted overalls, we can now ground pound and shake the screen. Very nice. And I guess we can also break, not crack blocks, whatever. Who cares? That's actually the real important part, since that's kind of the lock and key mechanic behind it. And all those levels that just appeared, all the levels that just showed on screen were important because we can now go break cracked blocks in those levels. But what it didn't show us is it didn't show us the big bridge, because what we can do in the big bridge involves us being able to shake the screen. And also because there's no treasure to be gotten here. All those levels that just appeared were things we could go get new treasures in. It doesn't care that we now have the ability to go get the last of the 8 coins we couldn't get previously. No sirree. So the big bridge is one of 2 levels that we're going to have to play after. We're going to have to play a 5th time, since we didn't have the power-up we needed. The power-up we needed being the overweighted overalls, obviously. The reason we needed them is because we needed to be able to shake the screen to stun the spider to make it fall down, to use it as a platform. Because there are 2 coins in this level that require this mechanic to be used. But this one's kind of interesting. Whereas the Pool of Rain, it'll be quite a while between those two the 2 treasures. Like, it'll be a long time before we can go get the last coin in the Pool of Rain. Whereas this one I find very interesting because, so the blue treasure we got, the last treasure we got in this level, was the Lantern of True Sight, which we needed to unlock the Castle of Illusions, and in the Castle of Illusions you get the overweighted overalls, which you need to get all the coins here. So I just kind of find that interesting. I think this is the only level like that. I mean, you could always play levels in a certain way to make it seem that way, but just based on purely, like, what's available immediately, I think this is the only level like that. Maybe there's a different way to plan out levels that is unbeknownst to me, who knows. I'm not the good at knowing things guy, but what I am good at is baiting a bird to shoot out a snowflake that I could use to perfectly time breaking through those blocks, and not have to like go back and aggro the bear again, which was nice. Just since we can now break through those we can break through like ostensibly cracked blocks without any issue. We can just crack through them without recoiling, allowing for that wonderful thing to happen. And I even left that bear alive. I'm not even sure if that was completely intentional, but I left that bear alive since that burr helped us out. For a moment I pulled a Bill Trinan and almost called them burr bears instead of burrs as their proper name. But yes, this level, aside from that coin and another one that will require the overweighted overalls, so far everything else we've gotten has been kind of run-of-the-mill. This coin we could have gotten any time since we got the ability to throw. I just find this coin extremely notable because this is one of the coins that really threw me for a loop and was one of the reasons why I never bothered to go and... Actually, we can do this now. I never bothered to get all the coins in the game because I had no idea how to get this coin. I mean, it's not the only reason why, but it's one of the reasons why. Because it's like, I don't know how to... There's a few coins I don't know how to get. Because you can't jump to that coin. The things that we just broke through were disguised throwable blocks. And I would try to... I don't know why I just had to demonstrate it there, but I tried to break through it with, my attack, thinking, oh, that should work. And when that didn't work, my brain just like, I don't know what to do. I give up. It didn't... Even though there's a thing to throw right there, for some reason, my young brain, since I played this, when it first came out, didn't get that I should maybe experiment a little bit more. Hey, I was a kid. Who knows? I mean, I guess I know now, because that's basically the reason why I just didn't think to experiment beyond what I just explained. But hey, whatever. So now we can come out here, and I guess we'll finish off with the blue area. We did pick up the gray and red key along the way, just kind of incidentally, but I didn't bother to pick up the blue key, and the reason for that is, once you gather a treasure, it is replaced by a level exit door instead of the treasure, allowing you to beat a level by just leading through a level exit door. And they have purposes other than, like, oh, if you just go to a level and just want to leave fast, like why would you go to a door? You could just pause the game and exit to map. Like, what we're doing right now, like, coming back for the treasures is basically the only reason why you would ever want to do that. Like, I guess if you also just wanted to essentially replay a level, that'd be the closest thing you could do to doing that, is, like, to go grab the key and exit through the door again. And please don't knock me into that bubble. That'd be a huge... Oh. The fish didn't knock me into the bubble, but he essentially knocked me into that bubble. But I got got by that fish. Because those fish are placed in an annoying spot, because you're either going to be stunned and like kind of float through the thin platform and then have to swim around, or in this case, basically be knocked into a bubble and then have to swim back. Even though, like, essentially the stun didn't knock us into the bubble, just me not paying the best attention knocked us into a bubble. And that was interesting. I got into the fish's hitbox enough to kind of knock it upwards, because I believe that's what happens whenever you bump a fish from below. I don't think there's a way to kill those fish, but you can kind of knock them off their path and put them in a more convenient for you, less convenient for them area. But that's that. I don't really remember what I was talking about before that. I don't think it was important, so it's probably fine, because that's our last coin, and the level... Oh, it was level exit doors. That's what I was talking about. So yeah, they're not the most useful things in the world. They do have a point we'll talk about later. Like, much later. I don't think we'll probably won't even demonstrate it. We'll probably just talk about it. Oh, shoot! I didn't know that there was a... I mean, I just wanted to hang out here and show you that there's an idle animation custom to climbing up the ladder. I knew that all along. I knew Wario would scratch his butt, and I definitely didn't just wait here because I wanted to talk about this block right here. Because the only way to get to that coin there, and actually I want to talk about something else, so let's just talk about this a little bit more. The only way to get to that coin there is breaking through that block to the right. Like, you can't ground pound down there. It's only just smashing through those pillars. I wish that block right next to the coin was breakable, because then it'd be a nice little shortcut through the area. Because you can't break that block from the ladder. You have no way to attack that. Like, you can't fall in an attacking animation. You can't attack off of the ladder. You can't, like, punch off the ladder or anything. So if they had made that a breakable block, it'd be a nice little shortcut. Also, the reason why I'm hanging out on the screen, just because it's something you don't see very often, the clear screen for when you go through one of those level exit doors instead of gathering a treasure, where Wario has no patience for what's going on whatsoever, because he didn't get any treasure. He doesn't care about the 8 coins we got, unlocking another piece of this strange and indecipherable mural that we are coloring in. Wario has no patience for that whatsoever. So let's continue onwards to the Peaceful Village, which this is also something strange I noticed when we unlocked the levels. I don't know if I talked about it and my brain just didn't think about it, but we didn't see the big bridge appear on there since, you know, there was no new treasure for us to get. But whenever it came over here, when it was showing us levels that unlocked, it came to the north, showed us Sea Turtle Rocks, transitioned to the west to show us some levels over there, then came back to the north to show us Peaceful Village. It seemed weird that they didn't just get all the north levels out all at once. So the Peaceful Village is an interesting one. Because we're going to need to go to an area behind that closed door that we saw last time we were here, that I said only opens up during night. And we also needed to get to this coin, which you can only, well, you can seemingly really only fall to a zombie. You can also break through that part and then pick that up during the day. So I wanted to show some things you can do to get to some areas that are seemingly only available at night. I just wanted to show them off just because I think it's interesting. Some of the little things that you might not know are in this game, like just little secrets. Also, this was one I had to be very, this coin we had to be careful about. I was talking about it in the past tense already, even though we're currently doing it. But this one's interesting because these blocks right here, had I broke these, we would have had no way to really get up here, because even though we can ground pound and stun enemies, the Hammerbot won't, like he moved right there because he was stunned, but just as he's on his normal patrol, he won't move. So, like, we had no way to knock him down, and we actually need to go this way, so we'll come back here later. Or we need to go that way for the blue chest, excuse me. So we'll just continue on our way and come back there later. Hopefully not forget, because I'm a very forgetful moron, as it were, and we don't really need anything else to do with this room. I don't think. We just needed that coin that you get for falling through that pipe, which is essentially a chimney, which I kind of like that repurposing of, oh hey, this pipe is also, like, you know, supposed to be a chimney, and we don't need this key, but I'm actually interested. 541. I wonder if you pick up a key you don't need if it... Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if that would count as a coin or not. I wasn't sure. Since, like, when you pick up musical coins, they count as 10 coins, but, you know, they're big coins, it makes sense. I just wasn't sure if... why did I try to jump over that? I should have ducked, because if you duck, you can just deflect the donut from your face. For some reason, I thought to jump over it, like, oh, maybe if I land on the donut, I'll bounce off of it, but, you know, that's not a thing in this game. I don't know why I thought it was. And I don't think we need to go down here anymore, because the only reason we would need to go down here was to get that coin. I don't remember what's in all of these rooms, so I'm just going to check. I don't know where all of the... And I jumped over that donut again, but it worked this time since I jumped fast enough. Maybe that's what I was trying to do before and my brain didn't process it. Who knows, really? Because I don't know, and if I don't know, who else would know? Like, maybe you guys could see my intent better than I can. Who knows, once again. Also, I just noticed that the robot's eyes flash and you pick them up. That's kind of cute. So here's the door I was talking about that we have no access to during the daytime. And that area leading to the weird area with the lights that zap you, and the Mad Science-Stein, I believe the enemy's name was. Now I just need to remember how to get there, because we need to go... I think how many coins do we have? We have 3 coins? How many coins are there left in the level? I think it's time to go to that area. Yeah. I think it'll work out. It's time to go where we need to go. So let's go to where the blue chest coin... I said coin, but I meant key. I forgot the word for key and just said coin, hoping that the right thing would come out of my mouth. So Lump. We could have seen Lump before. Like, we've seen Lump in a few levels where he's just chilling. He kind of acts as an obstacle. But we'll find Lumps that are just too tubby and get stuck in these little holes. And once you get the overweighted overalls, you can knock them out of their confines, which they'll happily leave and take a nice little nap. Thank you, Lump. You're a good friend, even though you were also an obstacle. And we can also use our overweighted overalls, our garlic, and pretty much anything. We can break crack blocks with everything now to find all of these pipes, which take us to the sewers with a robot mouse. This robot mouse is another similar area to the one that we saw in the stagnant swamp where it's going to chase us. This area is much less claustrophobic, so we can very easily get away from him. And hey, coins, that's nice. So this one I find less difficult than the mouse chasing you in the stagnant swamp, just because it feels less claustrophobic, even if there's water in our way. And we have the chest there. I don't know if the mouse will... Is the mouse able to jump up here? No, yeah, the mouse can't make it up here, so you kind of have like a little reprieve where you could come over here and get the chest. But we don't want that chest yet. We still have like, what, 3 coins left? Yeah, we have 3 coins left. And I only know where one of them is off the top of my head, so this is going to be fun. Actually, I know where 2 of them are now, because we need to come over here, because I believe that there's a door. Yeah, awesome. that this door will take us into the area where the, oh, there's the last coin, awesome. We're now under the area with the Mad Science Time, which you can only go through that door during the night, but you can kind of circumvent it and come in here during the day, which is cool. And I wasn't sure yeah, the lights are still on, so it's not, like, any easier to come in here during the day. Like, in fact, it's, I would say it's more difficult since you have to work harder to get into here. But we did actually have to come here because there was a coin in the water. And I'm not sure if we'll be able to take this... Oh, no, we can't take the same way out, so we're going to have to go through the... Oh, shoot, I messed up. I thought we would, my brain wasn't working, and I thought we'd be able to return to where we just were. Oh, no, it'll work out, because we have to go through the mouse area anyways. As long as that pipe at the end of the mouse area is two-way, this isn't a problem. So I'll see you once we come out that pipe, and we'll find out together if it's a two-way pipe. Okay, here we go. Now I can right my wrongs and get the last coin. For some reason, I didn't think about this, but there is a coin that's hidden in the walls here, and not that I wasn't thinking about it like I didn't remember it was here, but I wasn't thinking like, oh yeah, duh, once I go into the area, I'm going to be stuck here, or I would be stuck in that area, and oh, I guess I got a ground pound here. For some reason, I was like, oh, I need more blocks to break, because we had just a little labyrinth to run through. These things that I've complained about, ad nauseum, I don't need to complain any more than I already have. And actually, how do we get out of here now? Oh, this is for the breakable. Oh, is it not? Okay, well that confused me for a hot second, even though it probably shouldn't have, but whatever. I've complained endlessly about these. I don't need to say any more about it. What I do hope is that this is a two-way... Please be a two-way pipe. It is not a two-way pipe, so I'm gonna have to go back through the mouse area once more. Maybe not the most efficient run this level, but whatever. We got all the coins, and I was glad I was able to show off like the kind of like daytime strats for this level. Just a little secrets you can do, like, oh, these blocks are breakable, and you get that zombie thing, and the thing we did where we circumvented going around that other area. I guess we had to go to that place to get that coin anyways, but I still wanted to show that off because I think it's interesting. Boy, oh, we have like a green, red, yellow. We have a little stoplight going, even if the colors are in the wrong spots. But the treasure we just got is, I think this might be the final? I don't think this is the final, like, a map only, like, not required item with some functionality behind it, but is the Plate of Sun and Day. Is that what I called it? What the hell did I call that thing? Plate of Day and Night. Excuse me. I forgot the name. I should have looked at my notes instead. So yes, we now have the ability to just change the time of day by just going into our menu, which is, it's nice. It's nice. It's convenient. It's a nice little quality of life thing. Whatever. It's not bad. It's not good. It's nice. It's nice. But hey, West Crater? Yeah, cool. I was getting confused and had to check my notes for a second because I had no idea what was going on anymore. I confused myself with this whole like Plate of Night and Day business. But here we are in the last level for the episode. Not the last level ever, obviously. But we need to come and get the red chest here, which will be kind of an interesting one because we have to come to this part of the level to do the gray chest because we need... we need the silkworm to, or I believe they're just called silkies, actually. We need their help to, break these, silk ball blocks. Oh man, did the thing despawn? Okay, cool. I was worried it despawned for a second. Please don't bounce me off. So you come to this area for the gray chest, but you'll probably explore it more than you need to, just because, like, you'll see more and you'll come over here. Like, I know that was my first instinct, even though I knew we didn't need to come up here. But still, like, you'll probably come here and find the red chest before you need to. If you're like me and just kind of poke. Generally, I like to poke around levels. Like, I'm normally not as efficient as I am in this LP, just because it's like, oh, what's over there? I want to go look around and explore and collect things, and I'll end up picking up like musical coins like multiple times instead of just like doing one efficient run. Which will be funny because I'll pick up musical coins multiple times and then not collect them all. Because like I've said, this is going to be my first time collecting all of the musical coins. Because I've just never bothered with it before. And even though we don't need to break through those other silk ball blocks, it was still worth our time to get transformed to exit out of that area. And now we can actually continue on to where the red chest is, and we can have some fun with our friend the cart with its cartwheels. Even though this isn't Volcano's base, we still have access to it and its cart wheelie goodness. And is this what the cart looked like in the other area? For some reason, this looks smaller than it, and we're probably going to need to come up here, and I guess we could jump. Oh, we need both, so it's a good thing I came down here. I almost killed myself to jump for that musical coin. Not that we would have killed ourselves, since we're immortal in this game. But I still almost just jumped off, and then we would have had to repeat that arrangement, which would have been a pain. Nothing more than a pain, though, because that's the name of the game. The name of the game is Pain. Wario Land 3, the mysterious music box in Japanese. But we'll talk about that later. But hey, with that, I believe that this is a not required one. Yeah, this is a not required treasure. The Scoundrel Saber. I think it was just called, like, Sword or something dumb like that on the Mario Wiki. So, of course, you gotta get that alliteration in, because that's the only thing my brain knows how to do. And oh boy, this wasn't like a terribly long episode. Actually, shoot, this might have been a terribly long episode. I don't know if I started recording early and then forgot to turn it off. I don't know anything anymore. That's the end of the episode. We had fun today. We had fun today? We had fun today.